Hey, doll, is this guy boring you? Why don't you come and talk to me? I'm from a different planet.
Who wouldn't want to open up a record store? I mean, honestly, but growing up, I grew up close to Port Huron, and I used to go to a store called Full Moon Records. I loved going there. I would spend hours going, and oh yeah, it would always be that thing. Well, then it got to the point where records were kind of on their way out. CDs were taking over, and I don't know, just it kind of lost. It's not like I have a thing against CDs as much as, but vinyl was my thing, and I never stopped buying records. So when my wife, she worked for Borders for 18 years and lost her job, so therefore she said, hey, let's open up a used bookstore, and so we did that, and the record store popped into the back of the bookstore. And it grew. It grew a lot. So therefore, we actually both got our wish, because she always wanted to open up a record store as well. So yeah, we're actually living the dream, owning this many records. It's amazing. Well, Jeff, the first record that I ever bought was Black Sabbath, Technical Ecstasy. Came out in 1976, and I was 9 years old when it came out, and I was pretty happy. Wow. Had a feeling it was going to be a question like this. Black Sabbath would have to be one. Devo, Freedom of Choice. And Frank Zappa, Apostrophe. I mean, that would have to be, man, a lot of my surf records would be gone. But I mean, as far as but I dare anybody to come on up with three records that they could possibly save if they're true music people on that sort of thing. So, wow. Yeah, that would have to be it. So first of all, you're going to need a record player. You're going to need some accessories. Cleaning, maintaining your records. Knowledge of how to handle a record is a big thing. So I see a lot of people looking at records, and I don't want to come there and burst their bubble or whatever, but it's like there's a certain way of holding onto a record, and we'll show you how to do that too. And then as far as they're collecting, what they're going to need, and here are a few things that they're going to need to have in their collection. Of course, you got to have Van Halen's first record, which is a great record. The Who, My Generation. Ramones Mania, another. I know it's a greatest hits, but it's a really good greatest hits. Once again, the Talking Heads, Remain in Light. Local band, the Stooges. Hendrix. To me, Axis Bold as Love is my favorite. And Led Zeppelin 3. And Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Those are what you need to begin with. And then you can branch off and buy the rest of their collection. That's what I've always done. No problem. Thanks for coming into Weirdsville Records in downtown Mount Clemens.
The message is Mars needs women.